It is your fellow fire sign Aries season, but contrary to what you might be expecting, this month won't be scorching for you, Leo. This is not a bad thing at all, but for a sign that usually prefers to be in the public eye, you will likely be spending a lot of time behind the scenes. That, of course, is not a permanent condition. Nothing in life is. The theme of the month is study and analysis. If the end of March came with any sort of conflict for you, this month is the time to study how to move forward and let go of all the nonsense from other people so you can focus on yourself. Right out of the gate, Venus and Mars will be sextile in your 9th and 11th house. You can think of this transit as the balancing of receptive and active energy, yin and yang. It could be a time where challenges from the previous month start to make more sense, and you begin to see the silver lining in all of it. If you have had misunderstandings with a friend in the past few months, it would be wise to use this time to come to a compromise or decide to step back for a while. Though, if things go down the more unfortunate route, try to let go of resentment. At times we just have to agree to disagree. On April 11th, the Aries new moon will be in your 9th house. It could manifest within you a sense of wonder and philosophy. This house is also the house of faith, marking a new cycle of hope and passion for you. You might find a new interest in reading, researching, or alternatively, you could find a new exciting podcast. Some of you Leos may even be going back to school after a long time. Psychology and self-help might be topics that resonate with you at the moment. Going headfirst and immersing yourself in them could prove to be just what you need at that time. It is time for you to embody the symbol of the phoenix that rises from the ashes. A mantra for you right now would be, tough times don't last, tough people do. Venus is also conjunct with the Sun at this time, elevating your sense of self-sufficiency. On the 15th, the Sun will be sextile with Jupiter and Mars in your 7th and 11th house. These two houses are all about relationships and your environment. You could start noticing that people are catching on that you're unfazed in the face of distress. In this metaphor, you are the sun shining bright, and your poise inspires the people around you. Though you may not be as outgoing as you usually are at this time, your actions will speak louder than your words. Your thirst for knowledge will be evident in how actively you pursue it. Keep that energy going. The Sun enters your 10th house on the 20th, aiding you in implementing these new ideas. From now on, it's all about internalizing these new concepts to see how they can help you achieve your goals without needing anyone else's approval. You must own your power and focus on things that will cultivate your innate sense of legality. The Scorpio full moon of the 26th falls in your 4th house this month. If you have any last words you'd like to give to someone who's wronged you, it will likely be harder to keep them concealed. Use your discretion to determine what must and mustn't be said. It is ubiquitous for emotions to be exceptionally heightened during full moons. If you've been harboring any anger or disdain toward anybody, don't let it take over your head. Still, the full moon is probably not the best day to let it all out either. Use this day to map out what you need to say. Maybe write a letter and let your emotions flow onto the paper. Some people like burning it to symbolize closure. You are a fire sign after all, maybe that wouldn't be such a bad idea. Just beware of your surroundings and be careful not to burn the house down. The month gets tied up with the Sun conjunct Uranus in your 10th house. This transit finishes the month with a rebellious drive to do better moving forward. People tend to say Leos are proud, and in most cases, they're not wrong. Uranus and your ruling planet together elevate that pride and use it as a catalyst for significant inner change. You're slowly getting back to yourself, and that's a great way to finish up the month. However, be careful not to let that pride take control of your actions. There's nothing worse than feeling jaded, and that could do you more harm than good. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website GoToHoroscope.com where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.